Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Have It Out. Tonight we're going for a beer that my good lady wife decided to acquire for me for one of my many beers from Valentine's Day. It's one I've not had before. It is this one. It is the Limoncello Sour from Sheep Brewery. And it weighs in at a rather lowly 3.8% ABV, which hopefully means it's going to be good for sessioning in the summer if it turns out to be decent. And it says on the can, it's packed with an abundance of fresh lemon juice along with lemon drop hops. This kettle sour packs a cheek-sucking sourness with a delicious sweet finish. Big notes of citrus, lemon and sherbet make this a beautifully flavoursome beer with a genuine sour bite. Now, I had a rather lovely lemon sour in the week just gone from Tiny Rebel, and that was a real pull your ass up to your elbows job, a proper screw face, to give it its proper name. I like that a lot, but I also like lemon that's a little bit sweeter, so I'm hoping this will fit the bill. What has it got in it? It's got the usual malted barley, hops, water, sucrose, interesting, it's an addition of sugar, yeast, more sugar and lemon concentrate. So it's concentrated lemon juice as opposed to fresh, unadulterated lemon juice. Nevertheless, you've got the cool black sheep, or the ram, that's there in the stylised artwork. Let's crack it open and see what we get, shall we? I'm expecting it to be a light colour beer. And we're going to pour into the cloudwater glass. The pour is pale. It's nice and pale. Oh, it's not as light as I was expecting. We've got a lot of carbonation going on, and we've got a beer that is slightly darker in colour than I was expecting. It's more like a golden ale in colour, and it looks alright. It's pretty clear, crystal clear. There's a little bit of fridge haze going on, and we've got a white head, about a finger and a half's worth. And it looks pretty compact. Yeah, it's not blancmange, not marshmallow, but it ain't far off. So a whiff. Subtle lemon, very subtle. A little bit, I hate to say the word, a little bit soapy on the aroma. There we go, let's get the dregs, and we've got a little bit more to give it some haze. There we are. Little tiny bit soapy on the aroma. But that could just be the lemon. You know, I use lemon scented washing up liquid and stuff like that. So maybe that's what I'm picking up. Smells alright. Like I say, if you like soap. Let's have a taste. Cheers. It is tart. More tart than I was expecting for a relatively mainstream brewery. They always seem to be a little bit kind of holding back, shall we say, on the flavours. But nice. The body is light. The finish is interesting. It's sweet, as they say, but the malt comes through on the finish, and I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting a lot of the malt to come through at all, particularly in the sour beer. But it works. You know, it's a crystal malt, that kind of sweet malt. There is an element of that artificial lemon, that lemon concentrate, and that is what it is. That's what I think is giving it that soapy-like aroma. If it was fresh lemon, you know, and I appreciate that's not always easy to do, then you might have a slightly different aroma and taste, but this, it works. It is summery. And it's a genuine kind of one of them. And as with many things lemon, it leaves my mouth feeling a little bit funny. So, you know, there's has at least seen some lemons at some point. It's sweet, it's sharp, it's light, it's refreshing. It's not bad. And like I say, only 3.8%. So come the summertime, some of these with a barbecue on a hot summer's day in your back garden or wherever, you know, it's a good thing to have. Not half bad. Better than I was expecting, shall we say. So, Limoncello Sour, given that I didn't buy you, you were bought for me by the good lady wife, as I said, would I go and buy you? I would go and buy you. Now, I wouldn't go and buy many sours very often at all, but this one I would go and buy because it's readily available in Tesco, and I think it's about £3 a can. £3 a can for something that's 3.8%, you say? Yeah, it's worth it, because there's not many sours in a supermarket that actually do have that proper kind of thing that get you right at the back of your jaw. This one does. It's tasty. It's lemony, albeit an artificial lemon flavour. It's not as fresh tasting as some, but it works, you know. It still gives you that good hint of lemon that you're kind of expecting the sour beer. The malt finish was quite surprising. I enjoyed that. So yeah, I would go and buy it again. Well, I would go and buy it. Would I rush out and buy it though? It's very rare for me to say that a sour I would rush out and buy, and this is no exception, because it's not something I would sit and enjoy all the time. Because let's face it, we get about 2 days of summer a year if we're lucky in the UK. So for those 2 days a year, you know, I could hardly say rushing out and buying it is an option. But on those days I would. But for 95% of the rest of the year, probably not. So I'm going to give the old Limoncello Sour from Black Sheep Brewery 3.75 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet, which I think is pretty decent, given that, like I say, it's a mainstream brewery, large brewery, who probably never really ventured into this kind of beer before. They've done a good job. I like it. I would buy it. And I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this beer after I've said there's some buttons down there. You've got likes, dislikes, comments and subscriptions. Hit any combination of them that you wish. This has been The Beer. I've been Nick, and I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.